Welcome everyone to non-stop service to St. Lucia for Telegathering 21.
Then we'll go down to Fuye, climb the pitos all the way up there. Skyrise we all up in the air. When we gliding down the people chair, everybody clapping hands and they shouting out, "Can you hear them say, St. Lucia we love Mama, St. Lucia we love Papa."
Well, Natasha, it has been what a week.
Oh my goodness, I enjoyed myself.
Telegathering 21 was awesome.
True, and I think the last time I've been to Telegathering was about 17 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time.
So I was really looking forward to going back. Those who've never been to Telegathering, tell them what Telegathering is.
Telegathering is like a social event for telecoms personnel from 13 countries, as far as Turks and Caicos in the north to Guyana in the south. And it's not only fun, but we engage in a community project in whichever island we visit. We also have sporting activities, friendly, fun sports. We also do a little shopping, the opening ceremony, and we always have a cultural evening where the island's culture is showcased.
And let me tell you, St. Lucia did an excellent job in their cultural night. I thoroughly enjoyed the cultural night. Everything about it. The food, oh my goodness, the food was delicious.
As the young people would say, girl, it was turn up.
It was turn up. I agree. It was
really
really good. It was really good.
Yeah.
I came in a day late, but you guys came in when?
We traveled on the Wednesday. There wasn't anything much done on the Wednesday. And then the activity started on the Thursday, which was the opening ceremony in the form of a masquerade ball. Oh my goodness, it was superb.
Then we'll go down to Fuye, climb the pitos all the way up there. Skyrise we all up in the air. When we gliding down the people chair.
We also have sporting activities, friendly, fun sports. It was different activities. It was a new experience. I've never seen the egg thrown. There was a game, the sport.
The egg was boiled?
Some of them.
Okay.
Some of
them was boiled?
Some were boiled and some were raw. And you didn't know which ones were boiled or which ones were raw. You just had to choose from a bucket of eggs. And it's so cheering on each other, encouraging each other, and we participated in every single activity for that day.
I think when I got there, it was the tug of war. I think the tug of war was at the
end.
At the very
there
end.
was also the threading of the needle. We didn't win that one. The needle holes, they said, were very small. They had also, I think, was the beer drinking.
Oh, okay.
And they had the football kicking. They had one where you had to hold a ball in the corner and to pass it to the other person, like a relay.
Mama, St. Lucia we love Papa, St. Lucia we love all together. St. Lucia we love, St. Lucia Mama, Papa, shout it out loud. Tell them all around the globe. Mama, Papa, all together.
And it was a lot of coming together and rallying. Some of us were cheerleaders. Natasha, you know, some of us, we didn't do any of the activities, but we cheered on our team and gave them the motivation.
You did an activity because then by cheering on, you actually, geared on your team.
Our team was from the get-go, we were the loudest. We were cheering on each other. And
it's green with David, right?
No, blue.
So ladies and gentlemen, in first place, red team. In second place, the blue team. In third place, the yellow team. And in fourth place,
The green team in grandstand. Let me tell you, show me the VIP.
I had a green shirt. When I got to the hotel, I got instructions to put on this green shirt and come to the sports thing. So I was put on green team.
Yes, we were all put on different teams before we arrived.
And I think Lonette
Whatever
was
color
on.
shirt was in your bag
Okay.
was what the house color that you were on.
I think Lonette was on Team Yellow.
Yes.
And I think Team Yellow was the victorious team.
We were the victorious team.
Let's take it back though, because we forgot to talk about the community day.
Oh yes, the community project was a community project that I think it was everyone who did it could relate to it, because it was giving back to the community in a way, a very tangible way, that we did cleaning up of the leaves and planting of vegetables, and we did fencing to fence off the play area of the Martian Primary School from the garden area, and that was very, very important. I think the headmistress, she was very pleased, and she couldn't thank Flo enough for choosing her school as a project for our community day.
Right.
And the general manager for Flo, Miss Geraldine Pitt, she too came on and got her hands dirty along with her marketing manager Cheryl.
Oh, nice.
And it was a family, it was like a family coming together and doing something tangible for the community there.
What you see to my left was done by the Agriculture Club, made up of 32 grade 6 students. They prepared everything here, and they've been really working hard. But it's really a wonderful opportunity, and we say thank you so much to Lime, Mr. Imanas, and the crew and Ika for doing this with us. We are part of a pilot project right now. That's why this garden is here. It's called the Learning Garden. And every class is assigned to a certain section of the garden. We had not officially done the assignments yet because it's kind of crowded, but with the extension this way, complements a view, it will be much easier for us. So our 32 students have been divided into 7 groups from K to grade 5. So we have about 5 children attached to one class. And so they are responsible for teaching those students how to go about planting, weeding, you name it, everything. And the crops that have been planted here were planted by every single class. So the 5 per class taught the children how to sow the seeds, and then when they grew, the seedlings, we transplanted them there. So welcome once again, and I thank you very much. And I hope you have a wonderful stay in our beautiful country. And I hope Lime St. Lucia treats you excellently.
But one last coincidence, right? Can you see you talking to your students? They're all in uniform, right?
I know.
I'm just watching and just realizing that this is the color of the school uniform. There's some soil that we bought which has all the nutrients and stuff. We're gonna be using it to the top so we use less, right? We're gonna be cleaning up this area, all the leaves and stuff, right? Assist them in fencing up this area so that when the kids are playing the football, it will prevent the ball from going in, right?
Yeah, I want to do something with it now.
Planting the stuff in those pallets. We're gonna be building it here. Basically, it's a very simple process. We're gonna take the.
Let's come to me.
Somebody, there is one. Alright, yeah, I got it. Let's go, guys.
Larry, I thought you to line up here. Who won this? I got a piece of stick. I go.
Gravity we clubbing. She tell me today we Saturday. Let's go then we tonight and eat some simfish. Then we'll go down to Fuye. Send the pitos all the way up there. Skyrise we all up in the air. When we gliding down the people chair. Everybody clapping hands and they shouting out. Say Lucia we love Mama. Say Lucia we love Papa. Say Lucia we love. Tell them say Lucia we love. All together say Lucia we love Mama. Say Lucia we love Papa. Say Lucia we love.
Okay, Natasha, what was interesting at the community project as well was the fact that two of the students, I think they're grade 6 students of the Martian Primary School, they also came to the school and assisted. And one of them, I cannot remember his name, but he was very knowledgeable in explaining to us what the project was all about. And it's a learning project. I think the grade 6 students would teach the kindergarten to grade 5 students how to plant, how to weed, and how to water and nurture the plants.
So peer teaching, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was very interesting that the student was there and they showed support. They were very happy that we were there, and he couldn't thank us enough.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Nice.
he gave us a thank you for the television station, and he couldn't thank us enough for choosing his school and for showing support and for coming out. And he was elated to know that so many Caribbean people were in St. Lucia and chose his school to do the community project.
Nice.
Yes.
One thing I could pick up on was, I can't remember his name. He was instrumental of getting that particular school.
Robert.
Robert.
He was the leader.
I can
of
tell
the St.
that
Lucia
Robert
team.
had a connection to the school. The way he spoke passionately about the school,
Yes.
and for the school, I could tell that it was somewhere deep in his heart, that
Yes.
school. So I'm happy that I was there, actually, to be involved in the whole experience.
I don't think I would have been anywhere else.
I'm happy I called her and asked her if she's going to Telegathering.
Oh yes, I always
I was
attend.
like, "You going to
I missed a
Telegathering?
few,
Where is it gonna be?"
Yes.
I needed a vacation, so that was
And
awesome.
it was a nice vacation.
Well, I was just happy to be there because I haven't been there in a while, and I saw my last. Well, I only been to 2 Telegathering, Antigua, and it was Trinidad. My Trinidad was the last one, and that's where I met my friend Mike Elcock and his wife.
Oh yes.
And I haven't seen them from since that last time I went to Trinidad, and it was nice to see them in St. Lucia and just kind of hung out as a whole group. So
Yeah, it was nice.
it was nice to rekindle with friendships
Reunion,
and
yeah.
There's something
Kudos.
else I was gonna say. Oh, back to the community service. One thing about us Caribbean people, when we finish a job and we come together and food is involved, you know what's gonna follow next? Music.
Girl, I don't know where Mr. Boss got that drum from. I think it was the principal's office.
Well, see, he would be the
Yes.
first one to get in trouble if he was in school.
Yes, he would
Taking
be.
things
Trust
away.
me.
Yeah, he had the drum and he
had
just
the
started up his
drums,
song.
and he just started up.
And you have a very good voice too, so kudos to you.
Yes.
Kudos to you.
I think he plays in a band in Anguilla, you know. Yes.
So one of these days, if we go down to Anguilla, hopefully we can see him in action.
Yeah, we get
Right?
entertained by Mr. Boss.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
He led us in song at the end where we were, winding
And
down.
everybody
and
joined in?
And everybody joined in. The principal joined in, I think.
Yes.
Right. And I think I saw
Everybody.
the GM of
The general manager of Flow, she joined
Flow,
in.
right.
Everybody joined in.
Right. So it was a good
And
time.
everybody was singing. I heard my friend Darcy's voice in the background there too.
Sorry, Darcy, we had to put you in there.
Yes, it was coming together of like family members at a reunion. It was just awesome.
How can we sing a dance song? Come teach, teach, teach. Still ain't a teach. Oh my God. Mama, she got hot.
Send down the rain, send down the Holy Ghost rain.
Send down the rain. Send down the rain. Send down the gospel rain. It is raining
All around me,
Sing a song.
I can feel it. It's a lot of rain.
Right on, Jesus. Sing it in.
We are wet until we are soaked in the latter rain.
All right, we're gonna run him now. We're gonna run him now. I can see. The downfall of Satan.
I can see the
Downfall of Satan.
After after the community day, we went down to do a little shopping in
The craft market.
craft market,
Yes.
which we enjoyed. So we picked up a few coconuts.
Trinkets.
Gravity we clubbing. You tell me today we Saturday. Let's go then we tonight and eat some simple. Then we'll go down to Fuye. Then the Peters all the way up there. Skyrise we all up in the air. When we glide
The
Yes.
jewelries and what's that we got addicted to there, and all the vendors were nice actually.
Yes, they were very nice.
They were very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And they were eager to serve.
Yes.
Yes, and to explain what each craft was made from. It was a friendly atmosphere.
It was.
The St. Lucian people are so warm. It was an experience that I would encourage anyone to leave their home and experience beautiful St. Lucia.
True, I agree. What I love about going with Telegathering is that you go as a group, so you get group rates. You get to see a lot more of the island in terms of the planning that they have
That
for
is
you,
so true.
and the culture, the food. You get a lot more than if you were just
Natasha.
going on vacation by yourself. Yeah.
While you're touching on culture, I was taken aback by that lady dancing on the sticks.
Girl,
Oh my goodness.
power to her.
She has
She had balance.
good balance.
She had balance.
and all of the other acts, they were you could tell that they practice and it is their culture and they're proud of it.
One thing I noticed with the dances, all of the groups, especially the young ones, the first set of young ones, they enjoyed what they were doing.
Yeah, they enjoyed
And they had a
it. And that
smile
is
on their
important.
face, and they were high energy though. I remember going to African dance class once. Oh girl,
Too much
that was
huh?
energy. That was a lot of energy, high energy actually.
Those you could tell that they practice, they love what they're doing, and the cultural night, it was something to see.
It was.
It really was something to see. I
Culture
couldn't
night.
get enough of it.
Yes.
That's
I think everybody had a superb time, and I really enjoyed getting dressed up. We had like an oldies.
Oh, back in time.
Back in time.
That was awesome.
Back in time. My favorite costume, I had two actually. There was a mother-daughter duo, and I think they were from Trinidad.
Yeah, they're from
they
Trinidad.
were beautiful.
Yeah,
I loved their
beautiful.
outfit. And then there was a gentleman as well.
I think his name is Dean Martin. Lord, everybody was trying to get pictures with him.
His
went
outfit.
way back. In
Yes.
the old polyester.
He nailed it.
He nailed it.
Melodies in the heat. Everybody's on the road. We jumping forward, going to where the soca play. Our culture on a display. Everybody say we vibes a special way. See people playing, everybody masquerading. The music sounds so sweet. It's only we who feel it. I jumping in a band. Need you to understand. I am a West Indian.
I should not forgetting church service.
Oh, some of us made it to church service.
Yes, it was an interfaith service.
Yes. Not everybody got up the next morning, but those faithfuls, we got up. Some of us, we got
Yes.
up.
It was really a nice fellowship on Easter Sunday before we embarked on our island tour of St. Lucia.
Oh my gosh, and that was
We
fun.
left Palm Haven.
Yeah, we left Palm
passed the
Haven.
marina, and then we went over to Bay Gardens Hotel where we waited for the other buses.
Right, and we all congregated there, and then we took off and went through we went around the island, but we went through the mountain, I guess,
Yes,
around the winding road.
Winding roads.
My goodness,
to-
St. Lucia has some hairpin curve roads. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes.
I think
So
we
much
had,
fun.
I'm going to be a little biased. I think we had the best bus.
Yes, we had the best bus.
We had the
Our
best bus.
was just fun people.
Yes, we had the Anguillans on the bus.
Oh boy,
We
don't
had
talk
what
about our friend Boss. He was the boss.
Hilarious.
He was the boss, along with Manage from Nevis.
Oh,
And,
gosh.
oh,
We had a Antigua on the bus. We had Barbuda on the bus.
yes, we had a mixture, but
We had a mixture. Okay, it was really
we had a
nice.
Bajan on the bus.
We had a Bajan. I
Yes.
was to St. Kitts Nevis. Well,
And
we had
St. Kitts Nevis.
St. Kitts was there, and Nevis was
Well, St.
representing.
Kitts was there. We had
Okay.
people from St. Kitts. We had Orlando and Ricky.
Okay.
They were from St. Kitts.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, and then of course we had to wait for Mr. Walker to come on the bus before the bus moved off.
Oh yes.
And Mr. Walker had two bodyguards, one who briefed them before we took off, and the other one who
Yes.
briefed the crowd.
Yes.
But we
Yes.
had an awesome time.
Our bus was turn up. We really
It
turn up.
was. It
Yes.
was.
You know what was interesting too, Natasha, when we stopped at the same gift area where they had all these different rums with the spices and the bananas.
Wait a minute. I remember stopping right at a lookout, another
I think
lookout.
it was a bathroom
And
break.
all of a sudden, I see every tut munsama guy around a table. Like, I'm like, what is
Yes,
going
it
on
was-
at this
it
table?
was like
Guess
10
what it
feet
was?
long.
They were giving away free rum.
Yes.
So you know all the
shots. Yes. And I think it's local. I think it's their local rum mixed in with the spices and the banana and the ginger
Listen.
and the different roots and stuff.
All I saw was a whole bunch of people around a table, and I
And
mean
it was so
crowded.
exciting. It was everybody was looking to see who is going to take the shot with the rum with all of the spices and stuff. It was like
I should have known rum was involved.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say. Caribbean people and rum. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. I saw one person hold their throat. It was funny.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I guess because they come from the background where they all have their bush rum, and some, you know, some call it moonshine, some call it babash, some call it some other name. We call it berries.
There is. There you go. All right. So in Nevis, they call it berries. There you go. And I must give credit to the Lucians who put this together. Like the stops were on point in terms of bathroom breaks, and then when we stopped by the snake,
Yes,
they gave us like a mid snack to hold us over before we got to the plantation.
Yes, that's true.
And it's like
It was really on point.
yeah, it was on point. They were immaculate. It
Yeah.
was. I enjoyed
think
it thoroughly.
It all boils down to planning and the fact that they did the tour before, and they went out of their way to make sure that they went and checked to see, you know, which stops were appropriate and stuff like that.
You guys did
was-
a excellent job.
excellent.
Excellent job in planning. I mean, I couldn't see anything where I'm like, oh my god, this is not organized. Everything was, to me, on point.
True.
On point. So kudos to the Lucians who put in Telegathering 21
Yes.
together.
It was an experience.
But before we got to the serpent, I think we stayed off on a lookout, looking
Yes,
off. And they had some vendors with some
Yes,
really nice merchandise.
They showcase a lot of the local arts and craft that they make in St. Lucia. Made out of coconut shells, and
We were going crazy over
and
those.
we went
remember?
crazy over those. Yes, the bags and the
we were.
earrings and the necklaces.
We were.
Wow.
We just wanted to get everything and just walk
Yes.
with anything.
Cannot forget the encounter with the snake though. Oh boy.
Okay. Me and serpents don't get along. I'm sorry.
But with Natasha, it was an experience.
But yeah, the serpent thing when we stopped.
Natasha was scared.
I was
She
behind
stayed in the bus.
I was in
She
the bus.
didn't move.
Did
She
not
didn't move
move.
at all.
Well, I moved. I took pictures of you guys.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
about
she
it.
was a photographer and the
Yeah.
videographer.
Me and serpents just don't get along. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, girl.
What she do?
Cry them by a cook.
What can I do?
Carol, look over here.
When we got to the plantation, we kind of broke up into groups. Some people went to. I'm not sure if anybody went to the.
Some went to
zip line.
ziplining.
Anybody went to the botanical?
I'm not sure if anybody went to the botanical gardens. I know some of us went to the Soufriere. And that tour was educational. It was funny.
We loved our tour guide. Our tour guide was
totally loved her.
excellent. She was awesome.
She was
awesome.
She was a bomb.
Yes, she was very knowledgeable, and
Knowledgeable
she kept you
lady.
entertained with a little joke here and there.
Yes.
She was on point. So kudos to that tour guide. I did not catch her name, but we thoroughly enjoyed your tour.
The crater imploded into a caldera, like Yellowstone Park in the US, Rotorua in New Zealand, Santorini in Greece. As the lava washed out through the western wall, we do have black sand beaches in Sweden. So you are in the middle of it, okay? And so with that, there are about 25 bubbling pools. And 18 lava domes within this region. Lava domes are viscous lava that grew, it hardened, and it formed a big mountain like the Tupitan. And already the French colonial, they were here. And they were the ones who named the volcano La Soufriere, meaning of sulfur in the air. So the unpleasant smell is not me, it's the sulfur. H2S hydrogen sulfide At a very low concentration, that's why it smells like rotten egg. But at a higher concentration, it will become odorless, toxic, and dangerous. But for now, good sign of nature, the birds are here, the plants are here. We are here, it's okay. But if the birds disappear, then we run like hell. There is a little community. About 80 people lives right there. They take advantage in farming fruits and vegetables. And so with that they come down here every day to bath in this water. Take a look. Okay, so here we are overlooking towards what left since the last activity in 1760. This wall 2.5 miles inland to the forest, it was one big stratovolcano. So the whole top blew up, the crater imploded. So you are inside of it like a bowl, okay? You are in the middle of it. There is seawater, rainwater. As the water travels within the core of the earth, there is heat and pressure from the magma. 1.5 miles to 2 miles long, there is lava beneath. So it forces the water within the crust at boiling point, which is 212 Fahrenheit, 100 Celsius. But to the back with the steam, it pushes at 171 degrees Celsius. That's 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Sometimes during full moon, because of gravity, we get geysers or geysers about 10 to 12 feet. That's about 3-4 meters. It shoots up like a fountain. And the water is black in color, it's not dirty, due to a combination of sulfur and iron, which formulates iron sulfide. You get tiny quartz crystal, obsidian rock, silica agate, but no diamond, no gold. Otherwise I would be in there, not with you. Stop. You see this first bubbling crater right here? It was formed as a result of an accident. That's about 30 years ago. 12th of April 1985, when a local guide walked in with a group of 7 German visitors. Whilst trying to indicate to the group how unstable it would be, the ground collapsed with him up to his waist. Wow. The visitors were kind to him. They assisted him out with a second-degree burn, and he was hospitalized for 6 weeks. But he's okay now. Okay. He works in Sugar Beach Hotel. He's okay. He has 2 children, so he's okay. So since then, the crater has been expanding through erosions. We call it Gabriel's crater. But geologists are the only ones allowed in there to do their checks twice a year.
And at the volcano, some of us split again. Those walked up into the volcano, and the others went to the
mud bath.
The mud bath.
The mud bath.
Right. So the next time we'll be doing the mud bath.
Yes.
Definitely. Some people went to zip lining. I never been zip lining. Then we went to the plantation. You remember the name of the plantation?
Oh yes, it was Mount Cobawell. Mount Cobawell.
I'll let her say it.
It was like going back in time.
It was a beautiful plantation. Absolutely gorgeous plantation.
Do some sort of cocoa cultivation and harvesting. Yeah. Natasha, I had some cocoa tea at the hotel.
Oh my goodness.
Palm Haven.
Yes, I tried it too.
Oh my goodness.
I tried it too.
It was
a delicacy.
It was a delicacy.
Yeah.
It was sumptuous.
It had various spices in there. It was it was very creamy.
Yeah, it was creamy and rich. It gave me some energy for that community project.
Palm Haven Hotel, you guys have a secret weapon in that cocoa tea. I swear, you guys have a secret weapon.
Great.
It was nice. It was nice.
I had 3 cups.
There you go. She actually told me about it, and I went and got a cup one morning, and it was really, really good. So I enjoyed that.
on the final day for the closing, which was not really the norm, St. Lucia, the team St. Lucia passed the baton to council, which is the heads of each of the different islands. It is normally passed to an island, but in this case, the council is going to be the one who would, spearhead the next telegathering in terms of choosing an island, because presently Jamaica, it's kind of iffy whether or not they're going to be hosts of next year's telegathering. But I think council is going to come up with getting it done, even if it is still in Jamaica. We're going to work something out. Oh yes, the closing ceremony. Natasha, you missed that.
Yeah, I did. I had to catch a plane. Sorry.
Ended up. Natasha's over there doing a selfie. She's leaving today. That means the weekend has come so fast, but it was an enjoyable one.
Alright, I so enjoyed my time here in St. Lucia. This is Lynette. We had a great time, right, Lynette?
Yes, the nice little lipstick and all.
Alright, so it's time for me to head back out. Waiting for my trans to take me to, what is it called? What?
QNO, the big airport.
UVF, I think that's it in the story. Alright, I'm leaving St. Lucia.
Airport.
So this is where I was staying at the Palm Haven Hotel behind me. And I had an awesome time.
It ended up, well, with the group pictures and all of the normal stuff that would happen at a baton passing, but it ended up as a pool party.
A pool party?
Yes.
Okay, no, I didn't get pictures of that.
You must know why.
Okay, not everything we can give to you, because we want you to join us next year.
Yes,
and I say us, I don't even know if I'm going yet, but I want to come. Yes, we want you to join us.
It ended up as a pool party, and it was really, a lot of people were saying this was the best closing ever. I can't find words to express. Even the workers for Palm Haven joined in the Congo line on closing day.
I really missed it.
You missed it?
I really missed it.
Yes, there were workers dancing around, following the train.
The workers were actually very nice too. They had a very
nice
nice personality, and I couldn't say one bad thing about Palm Haven. So
yes,
I enjoyed that one.
Hotel.
Yes, girl. So I hope you enjoy the video and it entices a lot of people who have never been to Telegathering or haven't been to Telegathering in years, like myself, to actually come out for Telegathering 22 and enjoy. Any departing words?
Well, I would just encourage persons to get to know what Telegathering is, and it is not all fun. We do work. We do tangible community work when we get to the different islands, and they can come on board. Contact me if you're even in a different island and you don't know who to contact. You can contact me, and I'll just tell you who in that particular island you can contact to register and get on board.
Well, give them your first name, the department you're in, and the country you're in.
Well, I am in Nevis. I'm in the retail store. My name is Lynette Powell, and I'm the secretary for council.
There you go. And I'm just a telegatherer, just crashing the party.
A former worker.
A former worker. Well, back then it was Cape and Wireless. Now it's Flow. So I'm still all faithful. All right. We had a ball, and like I said, we hope you join us for 22.
Yes.
All right.
And onwards.
And onwards. See ya.
Bye. That's who I am. And that place so sweet, melodies in the heat. Everybody's on the road, we jumping for one goal. To where the soca play, our culture on a display. Everybody say, we vibes a special way. To see the people playing, everybody masquerading. The music sounds so sweet, it's only we who feel it. I jumping in a band, need you to understand. I am a West Indian, no matter how far I go. Thank God that I am a West Indian, and I come from the land of sun. Thank God that we come from the Caribbean, where the party never done. Let me see your hands up for soca music, hands up. explain.